Hello my friends, my name is Richard Weberg for those of you who do not know me, and in today's video what we're going to be talking about is network marketing and answering the question, is network marketing hard? And the answer is no. No, no, no. Now, let me explain. A lot of people think sometimes that network marketing is hard, making money online is hard, and it's not. It's actually, network marketing is probably one of the easiest things you could do to make money. Number one, you get to do it from the comfort of your home. Number two, it's not like physical labor or something like that. It's not physically demanding at all. People have asked us, me and my son, all the time, like, how do you get so many signups? How are you guys making so many sales? How is your name always at the top of leaderboards? And it's because we do the work. So, as an example, sometimes when I have phone conversations with people, and I'm getting people started, stuff like that, and they get to know me, and then they come back and ask, hey, you have any ways to market? So I haven't got any leads yet, or I haven't got any sales. I haven't signed anybody up yet. And when I get to talking to them, I'm like, well, what are you doing? Well, I posted a few ads in a few places, and I was like, okay, what else have you done? I made one post on my Facebook, and I'm like, okay, anything else? And pretty soon you find out, not really. And that's usually 90% of the case is there are some people who are out there posting all over the place and doing stuff like that, and they're not getting any traction. Now, one of the things with network marketing and introducing people to a business opportunity is warm connections. So if you don't have a lot of warm connections you can reach out to, and you probably have a lot more than you think, because your Facebook, social media, most people have some kind of following, on the internet somewhere. And you can reach out to those people. See, I've suggested to people, I've been talking with them and asked them, have you reached out to anybody? And they're like, not really. Okay, you might want to try doing that. Well, how would I do that? Well, go on Facebook, go on Instagram, go on Twitter. If you have any other marketing contacts, people that have ever contacted you about a business opportunity before, or you have any emails of people that reach out to them. Well, I don't know about that. It's like, what do you mean you don't know about that? Well, I don't know if they would like that. And I was like, well, do you ever reach out to people? Yeah, but not about this stuff. Well, why wouldn't you reach out to people about this stuff? Do you believe in what you're doing? Yeah. Well, then why wouldn't you reach out to people? You know how many people want to make more money? Especially in today's economy? Yeah, a lot of people need to. I'm like, exactly. So why wouldn't you share with them? Again, is network marketing hard? The answer is no. Because, we all have a phone. We all have contacts. I'm sure you use social media of some kind, unless you're one of the very rare few who doesn't, or you do know people. So why couldn't you send a message to somebody on Facebook and say, hey, I got this great opportunity. I'd really love to share it with you. Are you open to ways to make money? Are you open to an opportunity? Yes. Or they say no. Then you come back with, all right, I just thought I would check with you. Maybe in the future, if you change your mind and you are looking for an opportunity, keep me in mind and hit me up. I'd love to share with you. And I'm just spitting this out of the top of my mouth. It's not, when somebody says no, it's okay. And, I learned this years ago when I first got involved in network marketing. No just means eventually you're going to get a yes. And if you reach out to enough people, you will start to get yeses. And see, technically that's where somebody could say, well, network marketing's hard because I have to reach out to people. But again, I ask you, how hard is that really? We, as people, reach out to people about birthday parties, about getting together, about sharing stuff. You probably share a lot of other things, and you probably share it more than your business most of the time. And that's where people, they get the fear. And so that's what it is. It's not as network marketing is hard by any means. It's like I said, it's the easiest thing you'll ever do to make money, especially in the world we live in, which is digital. Years ago, network marketing was hard. Like, I lived in a small town. I had to drive everywhere. And was it physically demanding then? Yes, because I almost killed myself several times years ago when it was all done belly to belly because there was no internet. And that's the way you had to do it, in person. Or you could call people on the phone, but you still had to show them what you were talking about. You couldn't send people to a link like you can now. And so that was hard because I would drive 300 miles a day practically almost every day. I would get on planes, fly to other states as my teams grew really big, and I would go do meetings at hotel rooms and coffee shops and people's homes. That was hard because it was physically demanding. It was super expensive back then to build a network marketing business. You really had to have some gumption to be successful at it. Yeah, you could make a few bucks. If you live in a bigger town, it was a lot easier, but I lived in a town where the population is very small, and we worked out of the town very, very quickly as we built teams. And network marketing today with the digital age, it's not hard. You just, a lot of times, if you're struggling to get sales, to find people interested, most of the time you're not doing enough. You could easily reach out to 30 people every single day and without fail, follow up with them and every day do another 30 people. Like I said, go use your social media, type in network marketing, type in make money online in the search bar, business opportunities, and all the people that start to come up, click a box like people, all the people that come up, start reaching out to them. You never know what will happen. Or if you have emails of people that fellow networkers, fellow people that have been in other businesses, or maybe you built a small list, reach out to those people. Maybe you have a ton of email contacts because of stuff you've done in the past. Reach out to all of those people and do that every single day. That's not complicated. And you basically are copying and pasting the same message because once you have a little blurb, you copy and paste it. And that's why it's super easy to do, because you can reach out to 30 people a day. And in a month, that means if you manually reach out to 30 people a day, which would take you about copy and pasting, doing a little bit of searching, I'll give you 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. Maybe that's what it would take you. 15 minutes a day. Wow. Now do that every day for 30 days, and you've reached out to 900 people. Do more than 30. Do 50. Because this stuff is not complicated. And, the other kind of marketing that you can do online, like with email marketing, YouTube, Facebook post, you got mailers and safe lists, you got classified ads, you got all kinds of other digital marketing you can do at the same time, where you can share images to pique interest, you can share your link and post it and say something about it, or just make a post to drive curiosity. LinkedIn, there's tons of places, Pinterest, and you can share parts of your business or pique curiosity that way to get people interested at the same time as you're reaching out to people. Now, we're just going crazy with building GreatLife Worldwide. I mean, we are pedal to the metal, putting people in every single day. We're in it to build a massive team and create massive growth. And so what do we do when we're in that mode? Like we're gonna really blitz it. First thing I do is grab every contact I possibly can find, and I start contacting, reaching out to every one of them. Now, that's how we end up on the leaderboards of any network marketing company that we've ever built. We usually end up the top income earner in it and make residual income for years and years. Why? Because we go after it from day one. We start crushing it because we don't have the fear. That's the thing you got to get over. That the fear that someone's going to say no, or they're going to go. I've actually never had anybody, when approached in the right way, I've actually never had anybody that I've known, like personally known, where they got mad at me for reaching out to them. Now, have I had complete strangers that I have had contacts for, maybe never had no thing, that maybe I might have even got an FU a couple times. But it is so rare, and who cares? You're trying to help them. See, what you got to do is change your mindset to, I'm trying to help people, and I'm searching for people who say, yes, I'm open to an opportunity. Yes, I'd love to make more money. Yes, I've been in marketing before, and I'm looking for something new. I'm looking for something now. My other company was junk, and it went down the wayside, and whatever. You're looking for the yeses, and you get them by weeding through no's and getting in your mindset that you're helping people and that you have something great to offer them. Think about this. If I would have never got in network marketing back when I was 20 years old, I would not be free from a job. I've been free from a job since I was 38 years old, and I'm 44. I wish I was 44 still. I'm 54 years old now. So I've been free from a job. My son has been free from a job his whole life. Okay? That would have never happened for me had that first person not reached out to me. And that first person lied to me and said we were going to a keg party. But not a keg party, but a beer party. We were going to get over at a friend's house and, drink beer together with a bunch of people and have a party. Now, thank God that person lied to me, because they got me to that meeting. Like I said, that was back many years ago, and it was old school. You had to be in front of a board to see how the comp plan worked or any of that kind of stuff. There was no internet links, nothing of the sort. And yeah, all of a sudden this guy pulls out this whiteboard, and we're like, what's this? Oh, I'm going to have this guy show you something real quick, before the party begins. And I'm like, well, what is it about? Well, it's about making money. Just sit through it. I'll give you plenty of beer. Don't worry. Oh, okay. You got beer? Sure. And we sat there and watched the thing, and pretty soon my eyes lit up like Christmas trees. And I knew from that moment on I had to be in business for myself. I had to be in business. I got involved in network marketing the very next day. And I have never not loved this industry because of the fact that I knew the average person could get free. And remember that when you're talking to people, you are possibly going to potentially change somebody's life more than they will ever understand. I could have never dreamed my life would be what it's like today. And the freedom that I have had and have, and the places I've got to travel. I've spoke on stages all over the place to big audiences, and I never thought I would ever do that. I never even looked at that and said, whoa, I'm going to speak on stage someday. In fact, I never ever wanted to speak on stage. I'm not that type of person. But I did it and told my story. Why? Because I knew it would help other people. And I had to work up to that, but I did it. But anyway, that's what you have to get inside your head so that you get over your own self, your own fear, your own, successful people are not fearful because it's their life. They're working towards building, and in the process can positively impact other people who are yeses along the way and help them change their life. So just get that in your head and reach out to people, because network marketing is not hard. It's the easiest way you could possibly ever make money. When you get in the trenches, you just do it and you keep building and you never look back, and you build a huge organization one person at a time. It starts to multiply. I've seen people quit network marketing. It's the last thing. I've seen people quit network marketing that have a small team underneath of them. And because they weren't making very much money, they moved on to something else. But that organization ended up growing into tens of thousands of people, and they missed it. Because again, I just did a video yesterday about this and the roller coaster ride that some people go on and don't understand. You have to treat this as though this is a big business long before it will become one. But multiplication, leverage, that is how wealth is built, period. And when you build a big organization, it starts one person at a time, but pretty soon two turns into four. Sometimes things can fizzle for a little bit, but you keep going, and pretty soon 100 will change into 1,000, and 1,000 will change into 5,000, and pretty soon you have 1,000 people joining your organization a day. But you have to have the focus, be hungry, and be determined to make it work, and do what it takes. Reach out to people. The internet has made it a breeze to do. When you get over yourself, it is the simplest thing ever. I mean, sometimes it's super hard to explain what I do, because people don't see me go to work, and then they see us doing certain things, and we've added onto our house and built a big garage and all this kinds of stuff, and they wonder what I do, because I seem to have so much time available. That's the dream that internet marketing can build for you, my friend. So other than that, I hope this video was helpful, and I will see you on another video. Have a great day.